good to see you.
Yeah, it's good to see you,
what
too.
What a reception. You guys are energetic.
I know, 2025,
I like
we're ready.
Let's go.
Yeah. Welcome back to the show.
Yeah, so nice to be back.
Nice to have you back, too. So wait, speaking of coffee and drinks in general, you were a bartender at some point, weren't you?
Oh, I think I've done it all. I've been a bartender, I've been a barista, not a very good one.
Not me either, me either. I've been a barista and I've also been a bartender. Pour at both, yeah.
It's the frothing the milk, right? You know.
No, it's just all of it. I'm bad at it. It tastes bad. Yeah.
I'm never gonna ask you for a coffee.
Don't. Yeah, it's like a joke, a running joke on a group text of mine.
Oh, it is. I used to have to make cocktails, so actually I've just created a cocktail book.
I know.
I promise I'm actually okay at it.
Yeah.
Like,
so you're pretty good. That's what I was gonna segue there because last time you had your gin, we tried your gin. Yeah, your gin was here. Yes, and then now you're coming out with a cocktail book. What is it? What's different about this cocktail book, you think? Yeah,
this cocktail book is my Cocktail Diaries. I've been traveling around the world, very lucky to meet great producers, great bartenders. So it's an eclectic mix of my favorite cocktails and also cocktails from some of the best bartenders around the world.
Yeah. Do you have a hot toddy?
Not yours.
Do you have a hot toddy? Yeah. I can make a really good hot toddy.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What's the secret?
Yeah. I'll tell you in the break. Okay. But it is about having the fresh ingredients and boiling the water and doing it old school.
It is. I think it's also about the amount of whiskey you put in there.
Yeah. That's what I was going to tell you in the break. I'm not paid enough to give them credit. Yeah. I don't get paid at all by them. So, yeah. Welcome back. We're here with Outlander, Heughan. Give it up. So, you just finished taping the final episode, right? So how do you feel?
Of Outlander?
Of Outlander, yeah.
Yeah, we just finished the last season, season 8. And I mean, it's been 11 years, it's 101 episodes.
That's a lot of time.
It's been a long part of my life.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, it's sort of bittersweet, right? I mean, I'm gonna miss, look young.
Look at you.
That's when we were young and green and, yeah. But no, it's hard because, you know, I miss Katrina, I miss all of my, crew. They're family, right? Like
After that
here.
long, that you see them more than your family most times.
Yes,
I feel like.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Oh my God. Well, how did you celebrate the end of Outlander? Did you do something big? I heard you did.
I did. I mean, we had wrap parties and everything, but actually I went to Nepal. I'd always wanted to go see Everest, and I went out there with a friend of mine, Jake Norton, who's this mountaineer, and we hiked for 2 weeks along the Heughan Valley, and we were the first people ever to do that. So we had this amazing ceremony.
Okay, Lewis and Clark. I did, wow, I didn't even know that those adventures were still available, no one's ever done.
Yeah, I mean, there's so much of Nepal. I mean, so many peaks that have never been climbed, that don't even have names. But we went there to this small village, and yeah, you can see that the local school, they blessed us, and we then walked for 2 weeks and camping in, sort of this bamboo forest, and then up into the Alpine, and then as you can see, we got up to the Ampalats Pass, which was like 20,000 feet, and then had to rappel several thousand feet down into the Khumbu Valley. So it was pretty crazy, but a lot of fun.
And you've worked your whole way up, and then you've got to go all the way down.
That's the worst part, right? You're like, oh, this is amazing, and I've worked so hard to get here. Oh God, now I've got to get back down again. But but also you're dealing with altitude, so you can't breathe.
I know. Is it hard? Yeah, just to because even playing shows in Utah, Colorado, when you're up in the mountains, singing and breathing in those conditions is so different.
Yeah, I wasn't singing much up there.
But just breathing, I can't imagine, and that's a lot higher, obviously, where you were. So I'm just saying, I can't. Just everything is against you. I don't know that I'd sign up for everything being against me.
I think you're probably right. I mean,
what did you eat? Human
beings aren't supposed to be up there. We ate amazing food. I love Nepalese food, dal bhat, which is curry and rice. But there was this one thing, and it's essentially dehydrated yak's milk. They just leave it out. Think of a piece of Gouda that you just left out for months, and they would eat it. It's called chihurpi, and they would chew it for hours as we walked. And it
Why?
It's something to do, right?
I didn't know if it helped them in some way,
I mean, maybe it helps with the altitude. Honestly, I had a piece and I had to lose it. It's like chewing on a piece of yak.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we knew this, and so my team hates me secretly, and so we have some here.
Stop. No. Oh, God, I'm out of here. Oh, my God. Can you see this?
So it looks like cheese. It looks like it's on a nice little charcuterie
Do you know that they repackage this and sell this as dog treats? I'm not joking.
You're not, I'm about to put it in my mouth, so
Oh, are you gonna do it?
Yes, because I'm one of those losers that can't not do it. understand. I don't understand. You can't chew it at all. You're just supposed to suck on it?
You sort of suck, and after hours, it becomes looser, and then it tastes more yucky. And... Oh my God. Wow. I stole these backstage.
I don't have... I'm breathe on you.
Wow.
That's not bad. I don't taste anything.
These aren't as smoky or as yucky as the ones.
Yeah, I did now.
Yeah.
I was looking at his new series, The Couple Next Door. You can see it on Stars. So tell us about the new series.
Yes, The Couple Next Door.
Yes.
It's a new TV show.
I know. This is like I have noticed this is a church audience today, because when he says things, you go, mm-hmm. Yeah. It's like a church audience. I love it.
They're brilliant. Well, yeah, I mean, it's this new show that on Stars, and it previously aired in the UK. It was the biggest streamed show ever on Channel 4.
Yeah.
It's this kind of sexy psychological thriller. It's gonna play with your expectations. You're gonna think these characters. I carry a lot of heavy items. The cast is amazing. The cast is so good. It's such a strong cast. And we filmed in Belgium, which was just so much fun.
I love Belgium.
Me too.
That's the only place, I just told you in the break, that's the only place I drink beer, because they have these fantastic bars that have like a billion flavors of beers.
It's because it's very strong beer. Maybe that's
I don't know.
You're into it.
I'm Texan. It runs deep. But no, and I also got my favorite pair of boots there. I love Belgium. Belgium is such a great place.
Yeah, the people are amazing, and the director I worked with, Dries, he's incredible. And actually the whole crew were so fun.
Yeah.
We had such a good time. They work very differently out there. You know, you don't get a trailer. Everyone sits down to lunch together. Everyone has breakfast together. The crew help each other, each department. So like, the sound guys will pitch in with the props guys. It's amazing, and they like to party as well.
I know. I heard they like to party. Who was like out of all the departments? Which one was like, watch out for that group?
I mean, there was a clear winner. It was definitely the lighting guys.
The lighting guys.
Yeah.
Lighting guys are wild.
They are wild. They threw a party every month. And one of them, there they are.
There's our lighting guys.
Yes.
Yeah, there's our lighting crew.
Maybe this is something.
I will say maybe ours as well. Yes, yes.
I recognize them. Yeah, every month each department threw a different party, and the lighting guys, they built this enormous slip and slide that was 2 stories high.
Yes.
And we were, there was bubbles and there was a DJ, and it was great fun. So I expect next time here.
I expect an amazing outcome from that story. I'm not 2 foot, like
I expect to arrive on a slip and slide.
That was amazing. Wouldn't that be cool to arrive in the show on a slip and slide?
That would be so good. Wow.
Season 7, here we come. Yeah, that's amazing.